Hi, this is Class Noodles Awakenings. I hope you're enjoying my YouTube channel so far. Today's video is titled Enlightenment is Free, Automatic, Instinctive, Blind, and Preconscious. So, I'm talking about awakening and enlightenment in this video particularly. I'm not going to use a monk or someone in a monastery. I think that's too obvious, too official. It's like maybe not all or most monks in a monastery are enlightened, but I just feel like it's just too official to be a good example for the context of this particular video. Anyways, let's say someone becomes enlightened or awakened. So I'm gonna use someone who's not a monk or in the monastery. I'm gonna say, let's say a regular woman becomes enlightened or awakened. Like, let's say she's 38 years old and one day she just has this spontaneous awakening or enlightenment. And she works a regular 9 to 5 job, and she's not famous, she's not rich. I'm just gonna, maybe she makes 80,000 a year or something. So she's just a regular woman, and one day she just spontaneously becomes enlightened or awakened. So this regular person, this normal person, just had this huge realization. But what's funny is this realization is that this energy, this certain enlightenment has always been there. So you're awakening to something or you're realizing something, but you're not finding something that was never there. But at the same time, you yourself, or at least the woman who's like 38 years old and has become awakened, didn't realize it, at least consciously. So this just goes back to the title of the video, that enlightenment is free. So when I say free, I mean as in it was always there. It was there before you were born. In this present moment, you're watching this particular video, and in the future, like 40 years from now, it's also automatic, meaning that you don't even have to think about it. It's automatic, it's impulsive. Maybe the awakening and enlightenment that this 38-year-old woman had was also automatic and impulsive and fast. And enlightenment or awakening is also instinctive. It's part of our nature, even if we're not aware of it or conscious of it. It's instinctive, it's fast, it's aggressive. Like I said, it's automatic, and it's a part of who you are. And enlightenment is also blind, at least until you realize it. Enlightenment is blind because the energy that we realize itself has no ego. And since it has no ego, it can't see itself, it can't realize itself, and it can't be enlightened or realize that it's unenlightened. So that's how blind it is. And finally, enlightenment is preconscious. Some would say unconscious too. Preconscious means that it can be recalled, especially if someone has already had an awakening experience. Like the 38-year-old woman is unconscious when we hadn't had the awakening yet. But it's preconscious, which means that it can be recalled if someone, like the woman, the 38-year-old woman in my story, has had a full-blown enlightenment or awakening. She can make it preconscious because she can maintain the awakening or enlightenment, and she can recall it and understand it from both a logical and intuitive way. So in that way, to to people who have already awakened or become enlightened, like the 38-year-old woman, the enlightenment is preconscious. That's it for today. This is Class Noodles Awakening. Have a great day.